Okay, it's a couple days later, and it's not as warm as it was today. Had some rain. I think these are still a little damp from the rain, but should be enough to, should be dry enough, for us to be able to sand them. So let's give that a try. So I'm just going to be using a angle grinder with some discs on it. I'd take the guard off to fit this one on, unfortunately. Yeah, I would like to have one of those inflatable pneumatic drum sanders, but I don't have one of those yet, so we make do with what we have. This does just fine. Got the sanding all done. Good. And I double checked the fit. Looks like I don't have to make any adjustments. So now I'm going to, sorry for the handheldness here, I don't have a proper holder. So now I'm going to unbolt one side of this. So two lag bolts, or sorry, they're not lag bolts, they're bolts with nuts on the bottom and two on the top, one on each ski. I should only have to do one side. And then I should be able to glue this up, put it back together, bolt it together, and then I can go hunting. I can leave it for a couple days and go to the camp. All right, let's get it done. Okay, we're gonna take these apart now. Sorry for the sniffles. I got sanding dust up my nose. And if you can see Ranger over there shivering, don't worry about him being cold. He shivers 24/7, 7 days a week, 365. Don't know why. 30 degrees in August, shivering. I think he does it. Cut that out. Okay. I think he does it just because it's a bit of a protest sometimes. If he's not doing exactly what he wants, he shivers. Right now, he's annoyed because I tied a knot in his leash over there, so he can't come right in front of me. Scary Ranger, scary. Because he wasn't shaking until I tied that knot over there. Now he's shaking. Go figure. Sorry for all the sniffling. straight. Be a pain putting back together, maybe. Screwdriver that broke off is now a punch. Actually, most of my tools have a story. Of course, it only matters to me, but this screwdriver, originally my dad's. Out a few different tools. Now it's a punch. All right. So now we should be able to glue this together. Let's reset things and get some glue, and I'll turn the camera back on in just a second. Okay. Now I'm going to put this together, just start it, and then I'll put it in over there and finish it off. I think it'll be easier to put this, to have to tighten this up a little bit than it will be to loosen it up. Okay, these are slightly different lengths. So, this order, and this one was the front. Oh, I should have done this before I took the bench apart. Okay, I believe that's right. I'm going to go get a tape measure and double check. This is the way it's going to go. Big end, small end. All right, we got her. All right, so back at her, Ranger. Down there, good boy. Okay, we are going to do this one first. So I use Type On 3, pretty good glue, actually really good glue. And it seems to hold up well in the limited experience I've had so far. Mentioned that the wood was still slightly damp from the rain yesterday. Today it didn't really dry off. You can see it's pretty cloudy still. Oops. That's okay though, because a little bit of moisture actually helps wood glue do its thing. The wood itself is dry, seasoned, that is, that kind of dry. So a little surface moisture is okay. Okay. Inside these holes have some fuzziness. That's a technical term, I believe, from the drill bit, which will really help this glue. It's got lots to grab onto. All right. Let's put this one in, see what happens. Front to back. So if I alternate these, yeah, put the big end to the front this time. Okay, so now, So I think you can see what I mean by this being, these joints being quite tight. Okay, let's get everything out of the way. There we go. Sorry for the butt shot. Okay, that's enough to get that started. Just all I want to do, a little bit to hold it. So I see. Okay, so nothing really. Ooh, drip there from the other one. So the other ones I did everything lined up nicely, and I took a lot more time with my drilling and whatnot. I hope I don't regret my laissez-faire attitude to drilling earlier in the video. Now we're going to find out. Hopefully I can wedge this together in some way, shape, or form. Like I said earlier, this whole bench was just a bit of an experiment. And since I did build it out of green wood, I don't expect it to last before it comes. It's already outlasted what I thought it would. I thought it would dry and kind of fall apart almost, but it's not. The legs and joints are still just as tight as they were. Just surprising. Okay, so the next one goes here. Put one down here. Oh, right in the glue. Let's get that off so I don't get it everywhere. There we go. It's good. Line up nicely. Woo, woo, woo. They're fairly okay, lined up. Now, let's put this on. See what happens. Looking good, looking good. That one's going to take a little tiny tweak. Alright. Let's start it. What's going on there? Oh, it's not straight. That's what's going on there. Marking up my wood, I'll have to sand that again. That's what happens when you're an amateur. I don't have a helper. Nice. Alright. Let's get a little bit of a twist to it. Just gonna tweak it this way. Can I? Yes. There we go. Good as straight. Now, so in my brilliance, I let the battery run out on the camera, so you don't get to see the last part of the reconstruction. Sorry about that. It was just more banging as I put it back together. You can see the finished product here. Pretty self-explanatory what went on. So then, I live in Nova Scotia, so in the fall and winter, it rains a lot. So eventually I gave up trying to let it dry outside and brought it inside for a few days and let it dry in front of the heat pump. So once it had dried out, probably actually for over a week, I got ready and refinished it. So I laid down some plastic here, you can see, and some cardboard. And away it went. So yeah, there's just some deck finish, what they call natural color. I don't agree with it being natural, but it's what I had kicking around, so that's what got on. And it wasn't really this point wasn't where I decided to use it. It was the other chair that you saw in the beginning of part 1 is this color, and since I'm looking to have it match that, that's why I'm using this color now. I'm not going to show it, but after the this color of deck stain was on, I put some clear on top of it, just clear deck stain, basically just a water protection stuff, which works pretty good just by itself, and I've been using it on some other projects. And I thought, oh, if I put it on top of this, it'll kind of give it double coverage. I did put it on, and I think there was some benefit to it. You know, it's soaked into the cracks and whatnot. It's pretty liquidy, pretty watery compared to anything else. But of course, this deck stain is water repellent, and the clear is water based, and it mostly just shed it off. So it's kind of a bit of a waste. I wouldn't do it again. Anyway, so here's the refinishing, and take us to the end.